coronavirus, many companies and businesses are closed. However, there are some essential businesses still open. Today we will be talking to Jennifer McGahey about the struggles of working during COVID, as well as how her company is handling working during COVID-19. Jennifer works at Crown Equipment in Greencastle. At Crown, they build a variety of different lift trucks, which companies such as Amazon and Walmart purchase.
I still go to work every day, just like I always have, but we have to manage our business a lot differently than we have in the past. We have to make sure our employees are safe, and we also have to make sure that we monitor people who are sick to make sure they don't infect others. So a lot of what I've been doing lately is just trying to manage what this is doing to our workforce and also how it's affecting our volumes. The first thing that we did is we banned any international travel as soon as we found out what was going on. Within 2 days, I want to say they eliminated any travel domestically as well. They eliminated all the training, whether that was at our own facility or another facility. The next thing we did was we have some conference rooms that hold a lot of people. So we stopped all those meetings and we converted all of our meetings into Microsoft Teams meetings. That way we could still hold the meetings and keep our social distancing. Any meetings that we hold out on the floor, we limited the amount of people and made sure we stood 6 foot apart. The next thing we did is we bought 55-gallon drums full of hand sanitizer. We bought 8-ounce bottles so that we could fill those and give those to every employee on the floor and in the office area. We also ordered 2-ounce bottles, so it's easier to put in their pocket and carry around with them. Next thing that we did is we actually became a mask manufacturer. We pulled 10 people off their jobs and we put them in one of our facilities. We bought a lot of sewing machines and we made 1,200 masks for our employees. And we started the process of doing temperature scans. So when people enter the building, they have to have their temperature taken. And we handed those out while we were doing the temperature scans. So now anybody that works in the facility, no matter what you do, if you're within 6 foot of another person for more than 15 seconds, you have to have a mask on. We did encourage people to stay home if they were sick. And then if they are sick, we go through a monitoring process to make sure that they are well before they come back. We work with a nurse and a doctor at our corporate office to determine when people can come back to work. We've had to deal with a lot of people who were worried, so nothing is wrong with them, but they didn't want to come to work and possibly get exposed because maybe they had health issues or people at home had health issues. So we accommodated them and allowed them to stay at home and not come to work. Our business was considered essential business right away. Some of the challenges that we have is there's 890 of our suppliers are all in the US and they were in states with stay-at-home orders. So we had a huge challenge of trying to convince their governments to let them stay open to supply us parts so that we could stay open. So we had a lot of sourcing specialists and purchasing individuals that spent hours trying to make sure that we had enough parts to keep us running. But we have a core group of people that are still making product. One of the most needed trucks that we make in New Bremen, Ohio, and many parts that go into that truck are made at one of our Mexico facilities. We have 3 of them, so there's a potential that the government could deem it to be not essential, and they could shut all 3 of them down, and we can't get any of those supplies to build those trucks. So we have been busy the last 3 days trying to make sure that somebody else can make their product so that they don't shut them down. Every week there's a challenge, whether it's keeping people safe, monitoring how many people are out. The biggest day we had 104 people out of our workforce of 600 out. So managing around that is a challenge, but we have done a really good job of staying on top of everything.
Thank you to all of the people still working during this time. Remember to stay safe, stay inside. For AHS News, I'm Emma Basinger.